Hey guys, it's Fofo Tsukiyomi here. Today I'm going to be talking about what if Rail went to PXG. I promised this video like a whole month ago and I never got to it. So here we go. Rail Mikage, Nagi's lover boy, the man who went to Manshine City in the NEL, due to it smelling like money since the Premier League is basically the most viewed league in the world. Like come on, what other league do you watch? La Liga? It's Girona and Real Madrid at this point. No one's watching that. It just makes sense in a viewership and revenue standpoint, and since he likes money, it's all going to lead to big money at the end of the day. But what if he chose the team with the future up and coming best league in the Bluelock world, being the French league? And as a person who knows like the world needs to be investing in newer stuff, I feel like he would be smart enough in this version of my what if to invest in France. So he would just join them. He would be dissatisfied with the fact that he isn't going to be teaming up with Nagy, as I feel like he was kind of satisfied with the fact that he would be teaming up with Nagy, as he kind of made a deal out of it, compared to Nagy's like, what the fuck, bro, shut up, we're just on the same team, who cares. Here's going to be where the differences started. In Manshine City, Chris Prince knew how Rail's bodies work just by even touching the ball. No homo. Yeah, he just knew the type of player he was, and his basic morale was that he would train your body the right way so that it wouldn't be too powerful, too weak, and it would just be just right so that your body wouldn't suffer muscle mass injuries, and then it would end your career and then depression, and you would need a sports psychologist, which is what I'm training up for in the future. Anyway, what happens is the fact that he won't be able to access the full abilities of Itoshi Sei and Rin like he did in Manshine, but it should still work to some degree, as he's pretty smart and he would be able to copy IQ and Yukimiya's attacks. He did get a 99 in his class with only Nagy being behind him at 98. Nagy's intelligent too, what the hell? But yeah, those two are intelligent, so he should be able to figure out how to use his chameleon effect to full mode. He won't have Nagy to prevent him from growing. Now let's talk about what Loki could help him with. He could definitely help him try to boost his speed, even though he won't be hands-on like Chris or be knowledgeable to tell him what to do like Snuffy. I feel like he would come off in the bench in his first match and he would be 80 rated. Now we have to look in PXG, because PXG, I do not think they started off with the whole formula, because in the first PXG game you could see Rin and Cheeto together, so it feels like they were not figuring everything out in the first game. I think it took till the Manshine City game for them to figure stuff out. So I would just say that later on in the game, Rail comes in and Rin scores a goal, Cheeto scores a goal, and Rail scores a goal, because Rail would figure out Rin and Cheeto can't coincide together, so each of them score a piece. So Rail already has more goals than he has in the actual timeline. Well, would he learn any weapons? I feel like he would just focus more on his chameleon ability, because he wouldn't have that extra training to push him there. I feel like he would be a bit more faster. He would definitely be way less stronger. And lastly, I don't think he would get metavision until like he faces Isagi, so he wouldn't get it on I don't think he would get it until he faced Isagi, because when they faced Manshine, no one had it from Manshine other than him. They faced Bartra, no one in Bartra has it, and then it would take two bastards, so it takes way longer for Rail to even understand what the hell metavision is. So after their first game beating Ubers 3-2, they would definitely have to face Manshine City, and this would be fun to watch, because theoretically Rail should be a better player as Nagy, because the way he can just copy abilities, yeah, he should be better than Nagy. Now we have to talk about which team would Rail fit in, and I think Rail would fit in Rin's team better, because Rail's kind of like Isagi in terms of using their brains to formulate plans. He is basically the Nagy and Rail's version of Isagi, and Nagy is basically the Batra in the group, because Nagy and Batra both rely on Isagi and Rail, as Nagy and Isagi did point that out in the second selection. So I feel like he would be able to like figure out how to destroy Manshine pretty easily. But honestly, I feel like Rin would still score a hat trick, as I feel like Rin was coming with a dead vengeance. And the fact that the best players in Bluelock that Rayo Mikage can copy is Rin and Sei, in his opinion. If Rin knows himself and his brother, I don't think Rayo is going to get away with that bull crap. Rin is just going to devour him and just win. Because if Isagi can't devour Rin, Rayo sure as hell ain't devouring that boy. Now, with that hat trick going in, Rayo won't get much play time, and this is one of the first struggles we're going to witness. His bids would skyrocket for the first game, being even higher than 40 mil, or just around 40 mil, since it wouldn't have been a crazy goal. So I think he would have had like around 30 mil for the goal. In the second game, he would probably be around 40 mil, as his value wouldn't be dropping since he isn't losing games with Nagi. In the third game, however, it would barely increase, at best like 5 mil, because he wouldn't have gotten the game time he desired because of the 15-minute interval, and Cheeto's team did get more screen time in that game. So I feel like Rayo, Rin, and the rest just didn't I think Cheeto's team just dominated their 15 minutes better than Rin's team dominated their 15 minutes. And like the play that Rin scored, it was like there was no chance Rayo was gonna get the ball. So like I see that game going exactly the same way as it did in the manga. Now the PXG game is the hardest game because it hasn't come out yet. As of recording, we're on chapter 248. I do believe that Rayo would make a good impact. I feel like this would be the game where he learns meta vision, because either from Isagi or Kaiser, he's gonna adapt to one of them having it. Rin already has it, but I do not think Rayo would be able to understand Rin. And Cheeto is unpredictable. Like I feel like it would be people have a easier time understanding Isagi than Rin and Cheeto. Even Nanase points that out. The only person who follows Isagi and Rin very easily is Hiyori, which I feel like Hiyori will betray Kaiser, but that's for another video. But yeah, I do feel like with Rayo there to like bring balance, and with this whole cohesive team, I could see Rin scoring a goal, Cheeto scoring a goal, and Rayo scoring a goal, with Kaiser scoring a goal, and Kiora or Kunigami scoring a goal. I do not see Isagi scoring in this match. If we're praying to Namu-san, Igaguri scores a penalty, but that's about it. But either way, PXG still wins this match 3-2. So in this version, Rayo never experiences a loss in the NEL. He has 2 goals. He would probably have like 1 or 2 assists to Rin, depending if he can fight Charles for an assist against Manshine City, and that is if, because I don't think Rayo would be really trying to assist Rin, but he would have really had to try and make his presence known in the match. I feel like he would have really forced himself to try and make an assist against them. But against Bastard Manshine, he would definitely score as Rin and Cheeto. I have no proof that they will actually coincide. I hope they will, because if not, Bastard is going to get an easier advantage over that fact. But I do believe that Rayo would have taken advantage of that uncohesive, no chemical reaction. Let me know what you guys think about this video. Let me know which other players you would like to see in different stratums. Hope you all enjoyed this video. The next video I'm probably gonna make is how FC Barcha will beat Manshine City, to contradict my boy Leo King's video on why Nagi and Rayo will beat FC Barcha. Peace out, y'all. Have a good blessed day.